Welcome to the Foreign Accent Stamp, the podcast that proves your voice is your greatest asset. I'm Rania Hübscher, and each week I bring you powerful insights, solo episodes, and conversations with non-native English-speaking entrepreneurs and high achievers who've built success on their own terms. This is about more than just speech. It's about mindset, growth, and owning every part of who you are. Are you ready to step into your next level? Let's dive in. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Foreign Accent Stamp. Today's episode is all about why public speaking and personal development oftentimes go hand in hand. But before we dive in, if you haven't voted yet, please do so. I'm going to add the link in the show notes below. So if you have a minute, if you have a second even, pause the recording, pause the podcast, go to the link, vote for me in the Best Positive Impact category and as Speaker of the Year. Thank you so much in advance. Now, let's dive in. Personal development isn't necessarily separate from public speaking because it can shape it. If you haven't done the inner work, your delivery, your tone, and your presence will always feel a little bit off, no matter how polished your pronunciation is, no matter how elaborate your skills are. There's always a little piece of the puzzle missing. Public speaking isn't just about the voice, even though the voice is a crucial part of it. However, public speaking is about visibility and vulnerability and how you can regulate your nervous system when you're faced with one of the biggest fears of the majority of people. You can master every pronunciation guide, every script, and still feel shaky when it's time to speak. Why? Because you can't fake what you haven't faced. Of course, personal development can go into different directions, but what is it in this context? What am I talking about? It's not just journaling or confidence tips, even though that's important as well, because you got to build on your confidence. You got to build on your skill set to develop your confidence and to increase your confidence. However, it's the work of examining your beliefs around self-worth and visibility. Like, who are you to step onto stage? Who are you to deliver this presentation? It's regulating your nervous system. And it's shifting the internal narrative from, oh, I'm not ready, to, I belong here. I might not feel ready, but I know I belong here. And personal development is the foundation for vocal confidence, for your authority in the room, and for clarity. Why, do you ask, is personal development the foundation for vocal confidence? Well, your voice is a reflection to the outside world of what's going on inside. The way you speak reflects your internal state. Anxiety can show up as speed when someone talks very, very fast. It can show up as tension or even vocal fry sometimes. When someone's insecure, your insecurity, it shows up as a lack of projection or a flat intonation. And perfectionism can show up as stiffness or overcorrection. Even pronunciation improves when your body is calm and your thoughts are grounded. Did you know? When you feel in control of your body, of your muscles, and when you can calm yourself down. I'm not saying if you master personal development, you're not going to be nervous on stage. That's not what I'm saying. You can develop your skill set off stage with yourself, with your speaking, so that when you're on stage, you have the tools and you feel grounded. You can get back to yourself without feeling anxious, without feeling insecure, and without feeling the need to be perfect. Because no one shows up perfectly. And while a foreign accent and accent reduction does have multiple layers, many people realize they're not just trying to sound more native, They're trying to sound more like the version of themselves they know is in there. They know they are in their mother tongue, but can't be yet in a foreign language because they haven't done the work. So true clarity isn't just technical. It might be an aspect. Accent reduction can help, but it's emotional. Your clarity comes from your mental and physical alignment. So for example, if you have the fear of being judged for how you sound, if you feel like you don't have the right to take up space, like as if I were to say, who am I to be nominated as Speaker of the Year? Who am I to be on that stage in front of thousands of people? Or if you think you have to sound perfect before you're taken seriously. And I know this is a loaded statement because there's more to it, especially for us non-native English speakers, which is going to be part of another episode. But it is part of it. These are all personal development challenges that masquerade as quote-unquote speech issues. So what can growth actually do for you? Growth shows up when you know it's not just about feeling confident. It's about sounding congruent. It's when your inside and outside match. Your message lands with clarity and ease, and people can feel you. They can truly see you because you bring your whole self to it. You don't have the feeling of you need to hide some part of yourself. So you might experience smoother articulation, you might experience slower pacing, the ability to adjust your pace as you're going through your presentation, your delivery, and you're going to have a stronger delivery after addressing your mindset and your nervous system habits. Even with the most proficient skill set of public speaking, it only takes you so far. We've all heard the expression, fake it till you make it, right? But if you're carrying a fear or self-doubt into the room, know that your voice will carry it too. People will always notice when something's off, when something doesn't truly feel aligned. And this is where personal development comes in. So what have you not yet faced that's showing up in your voice that might make you feel, there's a little bit that's holding me back that I might work on that's going to make my voice even more powerful and my impact greater? Please let me know. Send me a DM on Instagram. I'd love to know. And if you haven't yet voted, please do so. Link is below. Thank you so much. Here you have the next episode. Thanks for listening to the Foreign Accent Stamp. If you love this episode, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you want to support the show, take 10 seconds to leave a 5-star review. It helps more people find these conversations, and it would mean the world to me. For more insights or to nominate a guest, head to raniahupshire.com/podcast. Until the next episode, I appreciate you.